I remember having a T-shirt for the Brow. Remember
Yeah.
the Dick Tracy villain, the Brow?
Yeah.
And it was just like, I think when I got it, I was like, happened to be like JCPenney, and like that was the final Dick Tracy T-shirt that they had left. And I was like, all right, yeah, the
All
Brow.
right. Oh boy, it's that time again for Old Ass Cards with my guest, Chris Gersbeck, everybody.
Hello.
Chris produces my favorite quarantine pandemic show, The Mads Are Back, with Frank Conniff and Trace Beaulieu, amongst many other things.
Childhood me is very grateful for this pandemic, for allowing me to work with a bunch of people I watched on TV growing up. But
And now you're here. Were you a trading card kid back then? I'm going to say yes.
yeah, absolutely was. The Marvel trading cards were like a huge part of my childhood. And I had like every single card like in the loose leaf folder.
Yeah.
I had like a ton of baseball cards, but like I never really like collected them.
Everyone just had baseball cards.
I'd have like 2 desk drawers full of cards, like just overflowing.
Yeah.
And
I hated baseball, and I had thousands of baseball cards.
yeah,
For some reason.
no, I had a lot of cards for sports that I never had any interest in, like hockey.
Why'd you have the hockey cards if you didn't like hockey?
Like you'd go to a comic book store and like they'd have some cards on sale, and you would just
Your mom's
buy
like,
them.
here's 50 cents, go get those ones.
Yeah, or like they'd have like I remember the comic book store. It was like such a scam, but like gift boxes you can buy, like mystery boxes.
Oh yeah,
and
what's in the box?
They're like 1 in 3,000 had like something worth more than $5, but like it was all just like there's probably like stuff like that I got.
That's so funny. We got some bangers here today. A friend of the show, PJ Winters, mailed me in the regular mail 17 mystery envelopes of packs of cards that he bought online. Feel free to pick any pack you want. Think about it now, between 1 and 17. So the first Turtles movie.
Oh, that's a good one.
The American Gladiators.
Oh wow, Sunday mornings.
Right, wrestling and gladiators.
Yeah.
We got Dick Tracy.
Oh,
movie.
Okay. Put that in the definitely.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting. I know you're a big Ghostbusters fan.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Like Ghostbusters Dos. And as I said, the mystery packs. What number are you feeling?
Let's go with like number 5.
Number 5.
Okay. I was really into Dick Tracy. I think I had some of those cards.
Yeah.
Ghostbusters 2 as well. I mean, I was like right around the same time.
You want to stick with the movies? You want to do those 3 right now?
I'm excited to see what it is.
Okay, ready? We're going to look at it together. I haven't looked at it yet. Oh, geez.
Oh, my God.
Look at that. The Andy Griffith Show. The 3rd series. These got a lot.
How many cards did they have? Like 7, though?
Why do they all have milk mustaches? 110 card series. There's no way these sold. What year this came out?
When?
1991.
Yeah, what? That's like Woodstock 99.
They're 40 years later.
Yeah. It's like an old man's idea of what kids like. But as someone who grew up in the 90s, like I was not exposed to Andy Griffith at all. No, so there's no way that those sold more than that pack.
This says the 3rd. This first card is not what I was expecting at all.
Drive by. Oh my fuck God. That's right after they killed off that character.
Say hi to your mom for me, motherfucker. These are really nice. These are nice glossy cards, by the way.
I mean, when was that show on? It was on in the 50s, right?
It had to have been 50s.
I mean, was like drive-by like even in our vernacular then?
Well, this is 91, so NWA was a big thing already.
Yeah, I know. It's like
they were like, let's make a pun on drive-bys with this sweet old white lady. These are made by Mayberry Enterprises.
Yeah, it's in Mayberry, like where they live.
Right. So I guess some company was just like, this is all we got.
Ugh.
This is all we know how to do. Smoked out. There's a lot of Cheech and Chong reference. The old "I burnt my dinner in the oven" routine, which happened all the time back then.
I gotta say, these are like the worst trading cards ever. These can't even be exciting to people who watched this show back then.
No, I guess if you like the show, Fine Pine Pose.
So they just took publicity shots that were used for TV Guide in 1950, and
or like actual stills from the show. I'm guessing. Ugh. Look at this. Fez to the face.
That's mildly racist, right?
I don't know what's going on here. Oh, look, here's a guy who had the fez on. The Goob. Look at this. This looks like half the comics we know headshot. I'm just a Goob.
That's like the guy whose family inherited the rights to the Andy Griffith show. So he's like, I gotta have my own card. The Goob.
Howard makes his point.
Smell my finger.
Yeah. Seriously. I was just in your wife, Andy.
That guy looks like Giuliani on the bottom.
This is the fun part of the show.
That's when he gave Barney a prostate exam.
We got Danny meets Andy. All right. Now who's Danny? And who's Andy?
That's Andy Griffith.
That's Andy Griffith. That's Danny, I guess.
Who is Danny? He was like a red shirt. They killed him off.
Birthday boy.
There he is.
Looks like he's ready to smash his kid's face.
Howard.
Oh, that's him, right? That's Ron Howard?
That's him.
This looks like she's just like the craft services lady.
Yeah.
Who wandered onto set. 2 Cheers. Does this make sense at all? I don't know.
Maybe that guy's name is Dr. Cheers and it's a pun.
Dr. Cheers. I would go to a dentist called Dr. Cheers for sure. I'd appreciate for you to dance with me, this one says. I'm guessing this homeless guy. Okay, it says Ernest T. I'm a good dancer, Barney. You're some kind of a nut, Ernest. But I'm a good dancer, Barney. I don't care what you are, Ernest. Oh, come on, Barney. Nut. The fuck kind of dialogue is that?
Oh, someone wrote that on a script.
Somebody wrote this.
That's like a deck that like an absentee grandfather gets their kid. Oh, kids like Andy Griffith,
right? Did you watch the latest episode of Andy?
Let's do Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters 2, it's the first one I saw in the theater. I remember being so excited to go see.
Not gonna lie. This is a pretty awesome sticker.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's very cool. I put that on a Trapper Keeper.
He didn't look like that in a movie, though.
No.
You put that on a Trapper Keeper, yeah.
This is a cool artist rendering. On the back of this is a puzzle. You can put all the cards together.
Nice.
Bizarre Revelation. Right, this is towards the end.
That's at the very end, yeah.
Yeah, where they kind of show up as they're all
covered in semen.
Yeah. Ecto semen behind the scenes. Filming the subway interior. But see how bad of a picture this is? Like,
yeah, that's awful.
It's just blurry. It looks like, I don't know.
I do appreciate like the borders that they put on those cards where they just look all like
very
electric.
80s, late 80s, early 90s. Yeah, check this out. This is actually in Hollywood. This is not the real subway in New York City. Janine's new scheme. You a big fan of Janine from the show? She was a sassy one.
Of course, Annie Potts. Probably one of my first crushes.
I think a lot of people, right?
Ghostbusters, what do you want?
This was a fun part. This lady's coat came alive.
The monstrous mink.
Did it start running down the street also or something like that?
Yeah.
Right? How 80s is this lady?
Yeah, she's got that haircut that every woman over 60 ends up.
And Ronald McDonald.
Yeah.
Artwork. Scolari Ghost.
Oh my God, the Scolari brother. I tried them for murder. I gave them the chair.
Pretty cool drawing, I guess.
It's also kind of a problem with a movie that's, pretty much targeting kids is like 2 of the ghosts were like murderers that got the chair.
Yeah, which you see a couple times. Like floating around in the electric chair.
In the electric chair, yeah.
Yeah. Psychoreactive slime flood. Yeah, when the whole building turned to slime. That was gross. I mean, find me one building in New York that's not covered in slime right now.
Having lived in New York City at the time that this movie came out, I do remember being slightly scared that the subways would be haunted.
Interesting.
That is actually like a terrifying scene, the ghost train thing.
Do you remember anything specific when you're walking around? What were you?
No, I just remember being like,
you're like 7 or 8 years old, I guess.
Yeah, just going to the city with my parents and you look down the tunnels and it's like that's what it looked like.
Yeah, it's
pretty terrifying. But as a kid, I did not realize that the Ghostbusters movies were supposed to be funny. They were just horror movies to me. And I noticed that with my niece and nephew who are 3 and 5 and have seen all the Ghostbusters stuff. They're just scared of it. They like it, but they're terrified.
Well, the dogs in the first one are terrifying.
Yeah.
Now the Scolari brother, widescreen SFX shot.
That's before widescreen movies were widely available.
This will be good in a few weeks. Merry Christmas, New York.
Yeah. See, okay. This is a problem. This is another problem I have Ghostbusters too.
You really have a lot of problems with this movie.
They have I understand the marketing thing of marketing Ghostbusters 2 with the ghost holding up the 2 sign, but why would the Ghostbusters themselves have that logo on their outfits? It should still be the same Ghostbusters logo, right?
That's a great point. We're doing Dick Tracy, by the way.
Oh, nice.
This guy definitely scared me. He is the blank.
Yeah, which is really just Madonna, I think.
Yeah, it was terrifying, though.
Yeah, the blank.
A guy with no face. There's also a puzzle in the back. Nice shot of Dick right there.
It's so weird to see Warren Beatty on a trading card.
He's like, what?
I agreed to do what?
Yeah.
He still owns the rights to Dick Tracy or something.
Really?
For a long time he did. And he even filmed some weird TV special in costume and in character as Dick Tracy.
Really?
Just to hold on to the rights for the character for another 5 years. He was insane about Dick Tracy.
Holy
he really
cow.
wanted to do another Dick Tracy movie. The kid. He was in What About Bob?
What was he doing now? Probably Hookers and Blow.
Probably. I believe his first line in the movie is "Go suck an egg."
New boss of the Ritz. There's Madonna.
And Al Pacino with a lot of makeup on.
Oh my God.
Peak Pacino.
That was oh my God! Look at Madonna! It was scary as shit too. A cement shower. I mean, come on.
Oh yeah.
I remember this. Yeah.
It's pretty demented.
That's dark as shit, man.
That's probably my first introduction to the concept of being buried alive.
Right?
When I was 8 years old watching this.
Was that his name, Influence?
Oh, is that Prune Face?
I thought so, yeah.
But what's the influence? The Tommy gun behind him?
A grotesque gangster, Influence, rarely uses violence against his foes.
Oh, that's the character's name is Influence.
Yeah, I didn't...
Do all the Dick Tracy villains band together because they're just so fucking weird looking?
It might be that, hey, if you got a fucked up face or haircut, come join us. The games felons play.
What's that? Blackjack?
There's a brow. There's a guy.
Oh, right? There he is. He's got 4 brows.
And Mumbles, I think.
Is that Mumbles?
Or maybe.
I think that's the fucked up nose guy.
Yeah.
If they rebooted Dick Tracy, who do you think would be a good Dick Tracy?
Ooh. Rebel Wilson would have to do it.
Oh my God.
Because it would have to be a funny, sassy Dick Tracy.
It would.
It'd be so many dick puns, it would be unbearable.
He's a handsome man.
Yeah.
He had the Apple Watch before anyone.
He did.
He's just wearing a black suit. It's his coat and hat, just
the yellow. It's very April O'Neil-ish.
Yeah. Oh man, April O'Neil-ish.
You want to do one more mystery pack?
Sure. Yeah.
Which one?
Let's go with 11. The one I just saw.
11. I'm not looking. Ooh, it's got gum. I feel the gum. Ready?
Yeah.
Let's find out together. Oh man.
Trivia battle game. Wow.
Ooh, this should be
fun. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Is that the guy from Popeyes?
It's not, but it might as well be. These are 1984. Ooh. It says the gum ingredients on the back, and it says BHT to maintain freshness.
Does it have an expiration date?
No. I mean, I'm sure they don't. I'm sure they weren't thinking 35 years. So, all right, these look exactly like the Video City cards, by the way. Same artist, same style. So the stickers are like this.
Okay, trivia black,
black and blue belt. Get it? All right, and then on the back here, it's got a whole bunch of instructions or something. Game rules for 1 player. So it comes with this also.
God.
Trivia battle, right?
They actually expected kids to follow all these rules.
Dude, look at these there's more rules on here. These are different instructions. There's so many.
No.
This is ridiculous. So for example,
okay.
Who is Bruce Wayne in the comic book?
Oh, in the comic book. That one comic book.
Batman.
Okay. Got it.
Batman. I guess you have to scratch off and try to get to the end and then show your friends at school and then they give you a giant wedgie. You know what though? Each one has 12 questions, which I guess you get your money's worth with this.
Can we do another question? Let's see.
Another question or another pack? Jesus. I'll just pick any here. Water is made up of what 2 elements?
Okay.
I hope you knew that one, right?
I did. I just didn't want to say it.
That's okay. All right. Who played Radar on TV's MASH?
Radar? I don't know. I never watched MASH.
All right.
I always turned it off before the credits.
Who played Lucy and Ricky Ricardo on I Love Lucy?
Lucille Ball and Ricky Ricardo?
Desi Arnaz.
Desi Arnaz. I never knew that.
Yeah. Who was the host and frequent writer of The Twilight Zone?
Rod Serling.
Yeah. It's your favorite show, isn't it?
It's up there. Yeah.
These are just ridiculous. And that's it. These are Who would buy this? Oh, man. We got through 4 packs on old ass cards. What'd you think?
That was a lot of fun. I brought back a lot of memory. I forget.
A lot of memories.
I forget, especially the Andy Griffith pack. So many memories of collecting the Andy Griffith collection. Yes. Where are you getting all the cards from? It's your personal...
Oh, shout out to a Game On in Miller Place.
Nice.
A video game store out in Long Island. Or my friend PJ who sends me these ridiculous cards. Well, that was it. Thank you so much, Chris Gersbeck.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, it's been super fun. Talk to you next week, everybody. Bye.